Welcome back to AI Generation 999, where we explore pivotal moments in history. Today, we dive into what if you hypothetically landed on Omaha Beach on D-Day. If you did, you would be facing one of the most dangerous and heavily fortified landing zones. Here's what you might experience and some strategies for survival. Landing on the beaches. Depending on where you landed, you would find yourself on one of the 5 designated landing beaches: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, or Sword. These beaches were heavily fortified by German defenses, and you would be facing intense enemy fire, including artillery, machine guns, and sniper fire. Today we'll explore if you were to land on the most dangerous, Omaha. 1. Dangers of Omaha Beach. This section was the most heavily defended of all the landing beaches. It had steep cliffs, strong fortifications, and well-entrenched German forces. As you approached the beach, you would be exposed to withering enemy fire from machine guns, mortars, artillery, and snipers. 2. Survival strategies. Seek cover. Your first priority would be to find cover from enemy fire. The beach offered minimal natural cover, so you would need to rely on obstacles such as the beach obstacles, hedgehogs, check hedgehogs, and tank traps. Move forward. Despite the intense resistance, the key to survival would be to keep moving forward and advance inland. Staying on the beach would expose you to continuous fire. Look for gaps in the enemy defenses and move through them. Teamwork. Join forces with other soldiers to create a stronger and more effective unit. Working together and coordinating your movements would improve your chances of survival. Eliminate threats. Identify and neutralize enemy positions as you move forward. Take out machine gun nests, clear bunkers, and suppress enemy fire to create a safer path. 3. Statistics. Omaha Beach was the bloodiest of all the landing zones on D-Day. Here are some key statistics. Casualties. The initial assault on Omaha Beach resulted in approximately 2,400 American casualties, including around 900 killed. High mortality rate. The first wave of troops faced a mortality rate of over 50% due to the intense German resistance. Difficulties. Due to rough seas, many landing crafts encountered trouble, and soldiers had to wade through water, making them easy targets for enemy fire. Success and breakthrough. Despite the initial setbacks, the determined Allied forces were eventually able to break through and secure Omaha Beach, playing a crucial role in the overall success of the D-Day invasion. 4. The psychological state of individuals who experienced D-Day varied greatly, as it depended on their personal resilience, experiences during the battle, and individual coping mechanisms. However, it is common to assume that many soldiers involved in such a high-stress and traumatic event would have experienced a range of psychological effects. Here are some key aspects of the psychological state that individuals might have faced. Shock and fear. The initial moments of landing on the beaches would have been overwhelming and filled with shock and fear. The intensity of the combat, the sight of fellow soldiers being wounded or killed, and the constant threat of enemy fire would have created extreme anxiety and terror. Stress and anxiety. The prolonged exposure to combat and the constant need to be vigilant would have caused high levels of stress and anxiety. Soldiers would have faced the constant pressure of making split-second life-or-death decisions while witnessing the devastation around them. Trauma and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Many individuals who experienced D-Day and subsequent battles may have developed symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD can manifest as recurring nightmares, flashbacks, hypervigilance, emotional numbness, and avoidance of reminders of the traumatic event. Surviving on Omaha Beach would require immense courage, adaptability, and resourcefulness in the face of overwhelming odds. It's important to note that the real events of D-Day were incredibly harrowing and challenging, and the sacrifices made by the soldiers involved were extraordinary. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more riveting historical content. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.